Okay, here we go. Bakura versus Mai. This should actually be a pretty interesting match because both players, Mai's got a lot more powerful monsters in her deck, but Bakura can summon his a bit easier, even though his monsters are a lot weaker. So we should actually get a match that can theoretically go either way. Bakura, he does have a few decent monsters that can, and decent magic cards as well, that can destroy Mai's forces. But if Mai gets a jump early, it's going to be very difficult for Bakura to win. Although you never know, last match Mai played in this tournament, she did lose to Mokuba, who I didn't think would win a duel ever in the whole series, so you never know. Now Mai has actually drawn a very, very good hand. We're looking at her perspective. Sakuretsu Armor, Monster Reborn, great cards to draw in your first turn. She's got a Harpy Lady and a Sangan, and now a Dark Hole. Alright, Sakuretsu Armor will destroy an attacking monster. Harpy Lady goes down, and there is a Gust Fan to increase that by 400 points as well. That'd be a 1700 total now. Bakura did play a face-down defense and a magical trap. And it's the Portrait's Secret, which is destroyed. Alright, Mai off to a strong start, and she does have a Sangan to get another Harpy Lady if she needs to as well. Alright, Bakura, another face-down defense. And what do you do with your Mai from here? Do you play your Sangan in attack? Ooh, Black Pendant, there's another equip card as well for Harpy Lady. That'll also inflict 500 points of damage when that's sent to the graveyard. Now, she's elected to summon Sangan. She could use her Monster Reborn to bring back the Portrait's Secret as well and get a really, really big jump, but... Oh, Morphing Jar. Mai's going to lose Monster Reborn and Dark Hole. And Bakura threw away a pretty average hand. Oh, although I tell you what, D-Spell, Shadow Spell, Elegant Egotist, Harpy Lady Sisters, and Harpy's Pet Dragon have come to Mai's hand. Morphing Jar is a very 50-50 card. It's not always going to help you. It can also turn on you like a double-edged sword as well. Mai's going to get a Harpy Lady Sisters to the field. And she also has a Shadow Spell as well, which is another good trap card. It will lower attack by 700 and prevent the monster from being able to change its battle position. With a field like this, I don't see Bakura coming back. He would have to have a Dark Hole. Well, there's a D-Spell. It's not a bad start. That'll get rid of some of the attack power of Harpy Lady. It was Black Pendant, so he'll take 500 points of damage. And there's Yami. That's not a bad card for him as well. He does have a few cards that'll get boosted by that. And he plays another face-down spell or trap along with another defense. Now, he does have some cards that can defend. He does have Skulldog Maron, although Mai has just drawn Malevolent Nuzzler, which again is a fantastic draw. Alright, Harpy Lady and Sangan are being tributed for Harpy's Pet Dragon. And because Sangan's gone to the graveyard, Mai will be able to activate that effect as well and potentially pull another Harpy Lady. No, I mean, it's the only monster for her to really bring forward. Oh, and Bakura's activated Trap Hole, so we were still in that summoning phase. Just as Harpy's Pet Dragon was pulled down, Bakura has activated Trap Hole. Sangan's effect was still activated. So with Trap Hole being activated, Harpy's Pet Dragon was immediately destroyed upon coming to the field. So that is a bit of a blow for Mai, but she's still well in the advantage here. Mai did lose some attack power though. Alright, D-Spell to get rid of Yami. And with a 2650 on Harpy Lady Sisters, it's still not looking good for Bakura. He's still mainly outmatched. Oh, and there was Skulldog Maron as well. If Malevolent Nuzzler wasn't drawn, Skulldog Maron would have actually been able to defend this attack. So with that defense gone, Bakura only 2 cards in his hand. He'll have to draw something wild. He would have to be drawing a Dark Hole or something at this point, and it probably still wouldn't be enough because he would still be staring down another Harpy Lady. And remember, Malevolent Nuzzler can go to the top of the deck for a cost of 500 points when it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard as well. Alright, 7 Tools of the Bandit for Mai. Also, good card. That'll block a trap card if Bakura activates one. Harpy Lady to the field. and it's looking like this one could very well be over in a short moment. Harpy Lady is chosen to attack, and it's a good... Oh, okay, 4-starred Ladybug of Doom. That will destroy all level 4. Is it level 4 and lower, or is it just level 4? No, it's just level 4, but that is Harpy Lady as well. Harpy Lady destroyed, but a 2650 coming off of Bakura's life points. That's left him with 3850, and you would have to say that Bakura will probably only last a couple more turns in this duel unless he draws. It's another face down defense, although Mai wouldn't... She's lost 2 of her Harpy Ladies. There's an Elegant Egotist, so Mai is actually short of monsters at the moment as well. So if she draws another Harpy Lady, she will be able to play that Elegant Egotist and get another Harpy Lady Sisters to the field as well. But with 2 of her Harpy Ladies gone, she's lost her Monster Reborn and her Dark Hole. If Bakura drew the right cards, he could actually make a comeback. As unlikely as it is. There's a bit of a thought process going in with Bakura here. Ooh, okay, Monster Reborn. Don't know if that's really going to help him. Okay, he's gone for a Sangan. And this, I think Bakura may have actually not fully understood the human player that's playing as Bakura. I think this may have been a misunderstanding, because when that Sangan gets destroyed, the effect of Sangan won't activate for him, it will activate for Mike, so it will go back to her graveyard. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's how Sangan... Of course, when I played it as a kid, that's how I played it as well, is that Bakura summons Sangan, so when it's destroyed, he'll get the effect. But I don't believe that's how it actually works in the actual game. It doesn't. It's going to be Mai that draws the card. Yeah, okay, Bakura, the human player may not have fully understood that. It is a bit of a, what would you call it, a niche kind of thing that happens. You don't see it in duels very often, but that is technically how Sangan actually works. Of course, when I was a kid as well, if I ever pulled my opponent's Sangan out of their graveyard, I always thought the Sangan would activate for my field as well, but that's not how. It's the owner of the card that it will always go back to their graveyard. So Mai has managed to pull a Harpy Lady from that Bakura era. However, Mai does have 5 spell or traps on the field. That's why it's not good to occupy all your zones, because now she can't get another Harpy Lady Sisters to the field. Alright, there goes Stone Ghost. I don't think it's going to matter either, and there wasn't anything that Bakura really could have played that would have assisted him in defending against that Harpy Lady Sisters anyway. So even if Bakura didn't call back that Sangan, it didn't matter what he pulled, it would have been destroyed anyway. But yes, that is a very elusive kind of rule. Anyway, it looks like this may be just about it for Bakura. He's only got 1 face down. It is Gross Ghost of Fled Dream, so Bakura hanging in there. It's now destroyed, but he's only down to 1 card in his hand and 1 card on the field, which hasn't yet been activated at all. Mai with a very good hand as well, if anything. Although, if Bakura somehow was able to get that Harpy Lady off the field, that's all of Mai's Harpy Ladies gone. She wouldn't be able to activate Elegant Egotist if that got destroyed. And Trial of Nightmare. Now remember, Bakura does have a Man-Eater bug in his deck, but I don't think it's going to help him now. Now, Mai has activated Shadow Spell. That may be to clear a spot on her Magic and Trap card zone. So you can activate an Elegant Egotist, you can activate a Cyber Shield if needed, you can put Widespread Ruin down. There wasn't really anything that Shadow Spell could really do, so that's actually not a bad move to free up one of your Magic and Trap card zones. And it looks like this will be it. I doubt. Well. Okay, there's Mystical Space Typhoon as well. That'll destroy Bakura's face down. He's had that down for a while. It was Resurrection of Chakra. There you go. Anyway, we are going to see Elegant Egotist played again as well. This means that Mai can also use Cyber Shield or Follow Wind on one of them to guarantee a destruction of that face down defense. Even though now this is all just a bit unnecessary. We just need to end the duel now, Mai. Alright, 2650. Oh! There's Man-Eater Bug. If only that was drawn a few turns earlier, the duel may have actually been very different. But little too late. Alright, Mai defeats Bakura in the first round. Bakura will have to win 2 in a row from here against Mai, who is a strong opponent. So I doubt we are going to see a Bakura victory in this one, but you never know. Mokuba got it done against all the odds. Alright, as we wait for Mai to get into the lobby. There we go. Alright. Spellbook of Eternity. There is a deck that you can make with all those Spellbook magic cards. There's a fair few of them. There's like 10 of them or something. The Spellbook of Prophecy, Spellbook of... I can't remember off the top of my head, but there's a lot of them. Spellbook. You can actually make a cool deck out of them. Oh, what a hand from Bakura. Morphing Jar, Card Destruction, and Needleworm. So, Needleworm, send the top 5 cards of your opponent's deck to the graveyard. And depending... And Bakura has decided to set Card Destruction. That's also not a bad move, because you don't want to lose your Card Destruction with the effect of Morphing Jar if you play Morphing Jar, so I do understand. Oh, okay, Harpy Lady straight off the bat for Mai. And Cyber Shield, not bad. Battle phase. Mai attacks a Needleworm, and let's see what goes to her graveyard. Okay, a Monster Reborn, a Sakuratsu Armor, a Harpy Lady. I did see Mountain, and I think I might have seen an Equip card of something flipped in there pretty quick, but at the top there, you do see Monster Reborn. That's a heavy loss. We'll have a quick... Okay, yeah, it was a Black Pendant. So, yes, Mai did lose decent cards out of that. Down goes Morphing Jar. And Bakura activates Card Destruction now and throws away... Okay, Mai did lose another Harpy Lady. Ooh. Ugh. Bakura threw away 3 monsters and he drew 3 really, really bad monsters, so... But then again, Morphing Jar is on the field, so if that gets flipped up, Bakura's going to end up discarding those weaker monsters anyway. Oh, Mai has drawn an Elegant Egotist, and now she's got a Harpy Lady Sisters to the field. There goes down another face-down defense as well. But Mai's only losing 1 card from the effect of Morphing Jar here as well. It was a Harpy's Pet Dragon though. Bakura, there's Chain Energy, Brain Control, Chakra, Electric Lizard, and Nightmare Scorpion. I don't think this is going to work out for Bakura somehow, but he has... Look at that, it's only turn 4 and Mai's already nearly halfway through her deck. Brain Control will take control of an enemy monster for 1 turn. Ooh, Skulldog Maron. Now, you did see the effect of Brain Control. You can take control of a monster that can be normal summoned and set. So it can't be Harpy Lady Sisters, because that can only be special summoned. Alright, Chain Energy was played. Bakura really should have played them the other way round, but anyway. He cost himself 500 points off that. Now remember, normal summon and set, you can't take a monster that's been special summoned with Brain Control. So he has taken the Harpy Lady, and Okay, that's not a bad move. So Bakura's going to cost himself 150 life points, but he's going to get rid of the Harpy Lady off the field. So that's not a bad exchange. Although with Chain Energy on the field, I don't know about that because, well, then again, Bakura's really got nothing else to play. So he has to try and go for it, of course, but every card that each player plays now will cost them 500 life points. Although Bakura does have Skulldog Maron, that is okay. It's no longer the strongest on the field. Maya has played Follow Wind, and that will be enough to juice up Harpy Lady Sisters to get past Skulldog Maron. So Bakura would have to draw a Dark Hole or a Monster Reborn and get back his, and maybe pull a... Oh! And there it is, Monster Reborn. Bakura having a look through his graveyard. He's having a check through Mars. There is Harpy's Pet Dragon. That is a 2500 defense. And that is what Bakura has elected to take back. Now he does have Chakra in his hand. If he can draw the ritual for it, he could actually summon something stronger than Harpy Lady. Harpy's Pet Dragon's got 2500 defense, so that can at least hold off Maya's attacks for the time being, but the likelihood is that Maya will have another equip card is quite high. And straight to the battle phase. Harpy Lady Sisters have attacked Electric Lizard, so they won't be able to attack on the following turn. However, Bakura really needs something. Okay, White Magical Hat. That's an interesting card. If that inflicts life point damage, your opponent will discard one random card from their hand. Although if that Harpy's Pet Dragon gets destroyed, then Bakura is pretty much toast. However, it is holding its own. Bakura, he has to sit and wait. He has to just hope he draws a Dark Hole or a useful card, because remember, he doesn't want to be slapping down defenses because Chain Energy will take 500 points. That's DN Keto, so Maya will gain 500 points because remember she lost 500 to begin with. Oh, and there's another Follow Wind. Oh, that's a shame because it's only 50 attack points stronger than Harpy's Pet Dragon's defense as well. Another for my Harpy Girl. Now, Harpy Girl does only have 500 attack, but when you think about it like this, Harpy Girl attacking means that there's one less card that Bakura can play for the remainder of the duel because of Chain Energy's effect. Chain Energy is a very big double-edged sword, and Bakura, although it probably wasn't the best idea to play it, he had to try something because... Oh, Dark Hole! It'll cost 500 points to play, but it'll do a lot of damage. My word, what a... Oh, Maya had a Sangan. And Harpy Girl, she could only... Well, I think she might have had other Sangan in her deck, but Maya doesn't have any more Harpy Ladies. This will be an amazing comeback if we see it. White Magical Hat is played. Maya may even have another Harpy Lady in her hand. I don't think all three of them have... Ah, Trap Hole. It was looking good for a moment there for Bakura. But Maya had a Trap Hole waiting. Just waiting to deploy. Oh, she would have... Her hand would have been in danger there as well. Alright, Maya with another face down. Another face down. Spell or traps. Another one? No, Harpy Girl. 500 attack points. But it does mean that that is one less card, again, that Bakura can play. He can only play 3 cards for the rest of the duel. It'll be an absolutely amazing win if he manages it, because... Alright, down goes Nightmare Scorpion. He has to. He has to play it. If he gets that Harpy Girl off the field... Oh, Shadow Spell. Mai's got all the answers. If Nightmare Scorpion was able to attack, Mai may not have actually had any monsters left to finish off the remainder of the duel. But she's had the trap cards at the perfect time to be able to counteract Bakura. Mai's only got 14 cards left in her deck as well. Alright, there's another Harpy Girl, and that is actually going to be the duel because Bakura is going to lose 300 points and then he's going to lose another 500. And he's going to be with 300 life points left. He's not going to be able to play any cards because of Chain Energy. Which is a shame because he's got Phantom Ghost, which is 600, so Harpy Girl wouldn't be able to destroy it anyway. Oh, and there was Patrician of Darkness straight up. If Bakura could have summoned Phantom Ghost, he may have been able to make a comeback. Although, knowing Mai, she probably had another trap card. She had a... Oh, then again, she's used them all. She's used her Trap Hole and her Shadow Spell. I do believe if Bakura could have got Phantom Ghost to the field there, that may have actually... Oh, then again, Mai may have had an equipped card to equip the Harpy Girl, but you never know. Bakura may have been able to make a comeback if Chain Energy was never played. Well, it's never a dull moment with Bakura and that deck and that Chain Energy, and along with that Needleworm and Morphing Jar as well. Never a dull duel with Bakura, win or lose. Well, hope you enjoyed the duel as well. There will be a Battle City one coming up in the next half hour as well. Who is playing in Battle City? In fact, let's pull up season mode first so I can see what the next match is in this one. And it will be Joey and Pegasus. That's looking like a good match as well. And let me pull up tournament for Battle City. Strings and Seeker is coming up. So that would actually be an interesting duel as well because Seeker plays with an Exodia deck and Strings prefers to almost set up like a defense. So you can't defend against Seeker because if he draws Exodia, he's going to get an instant win. Be interesting to see how that match goes. Well, thanks everybody for leaving your comments and tuning in. I did see a few new commenters come up as well. If I will just pull them up quickly, assuming my old phone can load everything up. I seen Leonard Moema commented. I see B-Man the Big Hero commenting as well. Jason President as well. Claytown as well. Everyone's still... I'm on the wrong stuff. There we go. Wiggly Jiggly Jello 06 as well. That's a new commenter that I've seen. And also Cascade Gamer. Another new one I've seen. Joe Lows. Appreciate you, bro. Jason President. Dark Maker 75 as well. Good fact with Metal Zoa. That is very true. The Red Ice Black Metal Dragon and Metal Zoa are almost like not worth even playing. Catalowans as well. Appreciate you. Amamiya Casual as well. I am probably missing a few names. Oh, there's Gui Sanshin as well. Oh, that was over the Mako and Kaiba duel. Yes, I agree. That second match with Kaiba and Mako, that was brutal. Anyway, I'm going to get towards producing that Strings and Seeker match. I will see you all very soon. Take care. Farewell.